Hi, my name is Claudia Gravaghi. I'm a clinical nutritionist, a formulator, and a counselor. I started my career in Milan as a scientist with a PhD in clinical nutrition. Then I moved to Cornell, to New York, and I studied nutrition and cancer. So nutrition has been always a focus of my career and my passion. In 2008, I decided to work and to leave research and to work as a practitioner. So I moved to London, where I study nutrition, and in the same time I was working as an holistic pharmacist. That was very important to me because I developed more like understanding of clients' needs. So it was a really, really good school for me. Recently, about like 4 or 5 years ago, I became a counselor, and I put my attention in my practice on like the more emotional and mental well-being that you do have connected to nutrition, especially during weight loss. And I notice through the years that we struggle, once we do have a lot of emotional eating, we struggle to understand real hunger. And today I would like to talk briefly about two different types of hunger. We do have what we call homeostatic hunger. Homeostatic hunger is the real hunger, so it's something that we can think like in the animal world, like the lion is hunting for food, and once is satisfied with his meal, it properly satisfied and relaxed. And the same we do have when we wake up in the morning and we are very happy with our breakfast, for example. When we do talk about hedonic hunger, from the Greek word edo, is related to the desire and the research of pleasure. So, for example, when we do have hedonic hunger, is more related on trying to find some pleasure in food, usually with food that are high in calories or high in fat, or like, for example, chocolate. Normally, stress has a huge impact on hedonic hunger. But the most important thing is that once you do have chronic stress that really push to have constantly hedonic hunger covers up completely homeostatic hunger. And so this is normally a very difficult moment for my clients that struggle a lot to understand when they are really hungry. I do come across a lot of clients that actually tells me that for them is extremely difficult to be connected with the feeling of being hungry. Or they feel hungry all the time, or they don't feel hungry at all. So in the future, I will talk about more like the hormones, like, for example, leptin, ghrelins, or insulin, that plays a huge role in transforming homeostatic hunger in emotional hedonic hunger. And also I will talk about like the role of dopamine itself, that is very much linked to pleasure, but not just dopamine, also serotonin and an hormone that is the stress hormone like cortisol, that plays a huge role in transforming homeostatic hunger in hedonic hunger. So thank you so much for your attention for now. See you soon.